Hello everyone, today we continue speaking about future and this time we are going to discuss the tenses we hadn't discussed last time. So the first one is future continuous. We can see the form here and it's super easy. We have the auxiliary verb of future simple, will, plus be and ing ending with the main verb. We have some examples like I, he, they will be working, and it means that we can use will be plus ing form with all the pronouns. So questions sound like will I, he, they be working. It means that we put auxiliary verb in the beginning of the sentence before the subject and form a question. Short answers are the same as in the future simple. Yes, I will, or no, I won't. If we are answering about male person, we can use yes, he will, or no, he won't. Also, we can use negative form, and in the negation, it sounds like I will not be working, or contracted form, I won't be working. So let's talk about the use when we use the tense. The first one is for an action which will be in progress at a stated future time. So here we have an example, and it says, this time next week, I'll be skiing in Austria. We have a specific time, this time next week. And the person is imagining it and he is kind of thinking of it that he will be doing this action. I can say that tomorrow morning, I'm sorry, tomorrow morning, I will be making breakfast for my family. Yeah, I need to make this text a little bit tinier. So, and I am talking about my plan that I will be making. Yeah, I will be making breakfast for my family. Or also, we can use something with a specific time. She will be working at 5 o'clock tomorrow, let's say. Again, we have a specific time that at this time she will be doing this action. She will be busy, she will be working. Next one. Shall I inform the rest of the team? No, I'll do it. I'll be seeing them at the meeting anyway. So here we have an action which will definitely happen in the future as the result of routine or arrangement. And that's why this person says, I'll be seeing them at the meeting anyway. I can say that, for example, my mom asked me to buy something, and or she's saying that she doesn't have any bread, and I can say that I can buy it. I'll be going out soon, and yeah, it means that it's okay for me. It's kind of a routine. I will be going out anyway. Yeah, so here it says they have a meeting every week. He will definitely see the rest of the team because it is already planned. So, next one. Next one is when we ask politely about someone's plans for the near future because we want to know if our wishes fit in with their plans. So here we have an example like, will you be going out later? And she's like, yes, why? And then he's telling about something that he needs from her. Could you get me a sandwich, please? So I can ask my husband if I know that he will be going out very soon or he goes out at this time every day. So I can ask him like, will you be going out soon or will you be going to the shop soon? And then I can ask him to buy something from the shop. So this was future continuous. stated time, something will definitely happen as a routine, as a result of a routine or arrangement. And if we want to ask politely for something. Next one is future perfect and future perfect continuous. We will be talking about them simultaneously at the same time. This word perfect means that something will have a result. Let's look at the form. The form is easy. Again, we have the auxiliary verb of future simple. It is will. And we have auxiliary verb of the perfect tense. And of course, what is regular for perfect tenses is the third form or past participle, if you want to use this one. Or ed ending. The same happens with future perfect continuous, but we also add been because it's continuous, and also our main verb has ing ending. So let's look at the examples. I will choose she. So she will have left, or she'll have left. Here we have an example of we. We will have been working, or will have been working. Let's look at the question. As usual, will, the auxiliary verb of future simple, goes before the subject. Will she have left? And the short answer is, as usual, yes, she will, no, she won't. Or if we use any other pronouns, we can use them. In future perfect continuous, our question sounds like, will we have been working? The answers are the same. Yes, we will. No, we won't. Negative sentences sound like she won't or she will not have left. We will not have been working or we won't have been working. So the form is kind of easy, but we need some time to get used to making it and to hearing it. So let's talk about the use. The first one, future perfect, is used for an action which will be finished before a stated time in the future. For example, they will have finished their meeting by 4 o'clock this afternoon. This by 4 o'clock is really important. So we know that we will have this result by some certain time. I can make such an example as I will have finished my lesson by 5 o'clock. So it means that maybe we are arranging a meeting with my friend, or we are going to, or we are thinking of going out somewhere, and I'm like, yeah, okay, we can go out. I will have finished my lesson by 5 o'clock, so we can meet at 6. Yeah, next one, future perfect continuous. By the time Rick retires, he will have been working for the same company for 30 years. As usual, what is common for continuous tense is the longevity of action. So, by the time Rick retires, he will have been working for the same company for 30 years. Does it mean that by the time he retires, he will continue working? No. Does it mean that by the time he retires, he will have some result? Yes, but we also want to point that, uh, put emphasis that he will have been working for 30 years for this company. It's not only about the result, it's about the long action. So it says that future perfect continuous is used to emphasize the duration of an action up to a certain time in the future. So let's imagine that I live in Karaganda now. Yeah, I don't live in Karaganda, but I live in Karaganda region. So now I live in Karaganda, and I moved to Astana maybe a couple months ago. So yeah, I moved to Astana. And I can say that about living in Astana, for example, if after some time I am saying that by the next or by the summer, it's also okay. By the next summer, let it be. By the next summer, I will have lived in Astana for, let's imagine, for 5 months, so 4 months. For 4 months. If we want to be precise, so if I moved to Astana a couple of months ago, like 2 months ago, it means that I moved there not in October, not in September, August. Yeah. Uh-huh. So let it be August. So I moved in Astana to Astana in August. I'm trying to count, sorry. So in August, and it means that by the summer, oh, by the summer. So let's count August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, February, February, March, April, May, June. So 11 months, yeah, right? So, and I can say that by the next summer, I will have lived in Astana for 11 months. I really hope that I counted it well. So let's make one more example. Yeah, I can say about today. No, not about tomorrow. I can say that by, let's imagine that I have 5 lessons tomorrow, and I can say by 5 o'clock tomorrow, I will have I will have had 5 lessons. And as you can see, I couldn't use continuous because I have a state verb as have. Yeah. But I can say by 5 o'clock tomorrow, I will have been conducting 5 lessons. I will have been conducting 5 lessons. So in this case, it can be future perfect continuous. So the future perfect continuous is used with by and for, and future perfect is used, and the future perfect is used in the sentences with the by the time, before, until, by then. Also, we need to know that after time expressions as by the time, until, before, we use present simple because they introduce time clauses. We will talk about it later, but after these ones, you need to use present simple. The future perfect and the future perfect continuous may come either before or after the time clause. For example, I will have tidied up by the time you get back. So after by the time, we have present simple. Next one, yeah, it's time clause. By the time she finishes work, we will have been waiting for more than an hour. So again, after by the time, we need to use present simple tense. It is so that's all for today. I hope that you've understood everything, or you have remembered everything that you had come across with long ago. But anyways, these tenses are not so complex, and again, future continuous is used for some fixed stated time in the future. and we imagine that we will be doing something at this time. Also, we know that it will happen, and because of the routine or arrangement, that's why you can say that, I will be doing it anyway. And also, if you want to ask somebody politely to do something for you, like, will you be going out? Will you be doing your homework? And future perfect and future perfect continuous, they show us the result in the future. As usual, future perfect puts emphasis on the result that we will have had by some time in the future, and future perfect continuous shows how long this action will have been happening by the time by some time in the future. So then, see you next lesson. Good luck with your tasks and bye bye.